Hey there guys, it's Ryan with another discussion video. The question I wanted to bring to you guys today is, what do you think the ceiling is for NXT? Now, we had a great show this past Thursday with NXT TakeOver Fatal 4-Way, kind of a mouthful, but great show nonetheless. There was a sit-down interview with Michael Cole and Triple H after the show. I think it's on WWE.com. But anyway, the most interesting thing to take away from that interview was that Triple H basically said, you know, he wants to make this thing as big as it can get. He wants it to be on a competitive level with WWE, something like a WCW that doesn't go out of business. So, do you guys think that is a realistic possibility? As we look at NXT now, we have to remember that it's first and foremost a developmental system. So it's always going to have that sort of as a blessing and a burden. Obviously it's good because it's getting guys more and more ready for Monday Night Raw and SmackDown, but at the same time, can it really develop into a competitive show to WWE if Raw and SmackDown or whatever is always pulling guys from the roster every now and then? So obviously, if it was to get to a level where it's more competitive, then it has to sort of stop being a developmental territory and become officially its own brand, similar to you know, the WWE's ECW, which it's almost really on that same level right now if you think about it, because in a lot of ways WWE's ECW was also sort of like a developmental, because they sort of they brought guys up, kind of started them out there, and when they got better they moved over to Raw and SmackDown. But anyway, as I was saying, if it does get bigger and become its own brand, it probably has to stop being developmental, and then guess what? You don't have a developmental anymore. So that's why, you know, Triple H, I think he likes to talk it up, and NXT is an awesome show, and even as it is as a developmental thing, it is a great show, but I don't think it can really ever get to a level like that just based on its design. And if it does, you're out of a great developmental system and you kind of have to start over. So that's why I ask you guys, do you agree with me, or do you think NXT can get bigger and bigger and still be developmental or whatever? I want to know your opinion. Is Triple H full of it, or is his words true and you think NXT could someday be on a competitive level with a show like SmackDown or even Raw? So let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to also hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and also don't forget to check out our podcast this coming Tuesday, not only on YouTube but also on iTunes and Stitcher, because we'll actually go over NXT TakeOver Fatal 4-Way, give our thoughts on the show. It was an excellent show. We'll be kind of going more in depth into that, so you don't want to miss that. So I will see you guys next time.